Hello everybody and welcome on back to baseball here on youtube.com/SeanOsaurusRex. My name is Sean and today we are taking on Jon Gray and the Texas Rangers, 13-6 with a 3.39 ERA. Brian Wu is 15-7 with a 2.03 ERA. We continue to face good pitching because we are facing consistent good teams here in the month of September. I know that the Athletics are not necessarily the definition of a good team, but St. Louis is good, San Diego's good, Texas is good, the Yankees are good, Texas is still good, Houston is good, and then we have the Athletics to hopefully give ourselves a little bit of a breather before we jump into our playoff run. If you'd like to watch more baseball, I post every day at 6 p.m. Pacific time, so be sure to scroll down, subscribe, ring the bell. You'll be notified as when I post new videos as I pick our uniforms and get ready. Closed, partly cloudy, that's perfectly fine. Brian Wu, right-handed pitcher. We might have a bit of a funky lineup today. We have right-handed Jon Gray on the mound. I should probably try to look at the other matchups. You know what I guess I could do? I could go back one screen. So they would have double righties and then a lefty and Heaney. Jon Gray today, Molly tomorrow. Heaney is a lefty. Let's see what we can do with our lineup today. These guys should be good through the rest of the series. We have Monday off. That is a positive. Raleigh, Rayleigh, Polanco. Polanco should be good if we swap him to DH. That'll help get him through the rest of the series. Then with Raleigh and Rayleigh, I think we might have to bump. Let's bump France up there because he's been hitting pretty well. And then I think we take left fielder for, you know what, we'll go Clase. We'll go Clase down here. We'll put Dylan Moore there for some speed. And we can go Haniger for Marlowe. Ooh, I kind of like this lineup. It's not terrible. I don't think this lineup's terrible. I think it's going to be okay. I think it'll be perfectly okay. And we got through without even needing to worry about the game going, hey, whoa, whoa, whoa. Are you sure you want to leave da-da-da and da-da-da in? They don't play well against blah, blah, blah pitching. Thank you so much for joining. Appreciate it. I'm going to crack a do. Crisp dew. Oh, don't do that. You got to take a. You got to get a thumbnail, man. Get it together. 1999. I'll walk by that stadium tomorrow. Actually, when this video posts, I will be on the west side of Washington State. Get friggin' hyped. Or don't. I don't know. I don't know how you. I don't know why you would. I will.
Almost ready to get underway, and on the mound now, number 33.
Maybe I'm even at this game. Who knows? Who knows what I do? What I'll do? What I will do?
Right-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
And now here's the speed threat, outfielder Travis Jankowski. And a pitch.
We are underway with a fastball that is not in the part of the zone that I wanted in. Yup. There we go. Like that sinker right there. We're going to hopefully be in a bit of a better flow as far as the offense is concerned. We struggled yesterday, and the pitching was good. I mean, nothing to be too upset about. Like, we just couldn't... We didn't see what he was wanting to throw. We couldn't catch up to the fastball. But we struck them out like 18 times, which is absurd. And a 1-0 walk-off for the Mariners in yesterday's series opener. Texas, a very real opponent. Possibility in the postseason. Fuck off, Jankowski. God damn, dude. There we go. Nice throw on the circle change there. Those are not the kind of at-bats we want to see as an 8-pitch strikeout.
Because even though
Gross.
he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. And this is a long haul where you're trying to get that pitch count up as early as possible. So gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see what's working for this pitcher or not. But I tell you what, it's a nice job right there.
And now Evan Carter. There's a strike. Carter
Sinker
rolls
in.
right, bats left. Batting second in today's lineup, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. That one pushed foul. Next pitch misses inside,
Cutter.
and the count
Mac
is 1-2.
Cutter. Probably shouldn't be throwing everything at him. Circle change is already effective. That's good.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
That one misses in the dirt.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
No way. No fucking way. I guess if this is a guy where, if we're going to walk somebody, I guess walk him. What the hell happened? Absolutely. What?
Help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Next to hit, Adolis Garcia. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Pitchers always face a dilemma trying to figure out how to attack this guy. He went with the breaking ball right there, but it feels like that approach might be playing.
Well, plays made there.
See how Crawford threw it overhand?
One left for Texas.
Crawford definitely has thrown it underhand and has given me trouble before, but
Major League Baseball,
just
and it's on
overhand, just a little more zip on it. I don't need the underhand. Let it sail in the air. Just an overhand throw. It's not
back
hard.
in Seattle, and towing the slab, John Gray. Singing, he's managed to rack up a lot of innings on the mound this season.
And Boog, this guy's getting close to 200 innings on the year. You know, there's some milestones that pitchers go after. One of them 20 wins. But another one that we don't talk about a whole lot is that 200 inning threshold. To be able to surpass that.
So there are John Gray's stats.
For the season,
Four seam at 98, a slider at 90, a circle change at 90, a slurve at 88, a sweeping curve at 80.
That number. Pretty impressive on what he's done, and it's not over yet.
Julio Rodriguez.
Okay, did not anticipate a slurve there.
That one go for a ball.
A slider. A little on top of it there, but
Next pitch is
a
outside.
couple of good takes there. And that mid-high 90s fastball's probably going to give me some trouble.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Especially when you take into account the fact that there's a significant drop-off some of those slow pitches. Bailed him out of a 3-1 count.
On the run, sends it over to first. One up, one down.
I'm a little surprised they let the Texas Rangers wear blue. That's a pretty, heinous decision.
1 point of concern hitting in that 2-hole, J.P. Crawford.
Well, right-handed pitching has been a real challenge for him so far this season. You know, he's just not showing much consistency in those at-bats. Clearly, he's getting a shot to change that narrative in this one. Manager has some confidence that he can get it done. I'll be looking to see if he can put some good at-bats together to get some confidence going.
Laced down the line. This looks like extra
bases.
Now he'll turn for second.
We were in good.
Over his head.
We had good timing and good rhythm with Crawford yesterday. Or the other day, and we just couldn't get him past the defenders.
It takes so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So man aboard, and now the DH, Jorge Polanco. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead.
We're already seeing it a lot better today.
Hitting streak into double digits, Chris.
Polanco up to a 10-game hitting streak.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory. Average going up, OBP, everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
I believe Polanco was injured for a chunk of the season. That's a great take.
And that is ball one.
So he had a pretty low average, and we've been able to steadily get that average above the Mendoza line.
And there's a foul ball,
which has been nice. Too aggressive on that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one goes straight to the backstop.
Takes the double play out of
a man into scoring position.
Contention. That's good news.
And the pitch.
Ooh, it stayed up. Stayed up. We were probably too late on that.
So digging in, Ty France.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Batting over 300 so far this month.
Sean, it stayed up.
And a miss, and he was fooled. Runner at second, 2 down. That's a strike. And
that's the pitch we got to swing at. Holy shit.
The pitch.
1 ball.
Squirts away a little bit.
I hit LB, and the game was like, no, you're not.
Strikes. Man on second, 2 down.
Ball 2.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Comes a 2-2. Up the middle. Seager fires over first. They limit the damage here, but the RBI single.
Oh, it's just because it's Ty France.
It's now a 1-0 ball game. Back after this on the show.
He gave it a good effort. It's not a great hit.
The pitch.
We were like on it, and then a bad strikeout and a not good swing with Ty France. Just kind of ended up in a weird spot there.
Finalist for the MVP award in the American League after producing a season with 100 RBIs and 8.
Oh, gets dirty, but safe at first despite a terrific stab.
Okay, it's because I moved the control stick right, so it was like, oh, so you move the control stick right, so go ahead and run about 5 extra steps before you let the fucking ball go.
On the other side, he was really giving it his all down the line as well. Nice play on both ends.
The 0-1. Found back our way, and that's out of play. Right-hander kick steals. Back to the mound. Flips for 1. On to first.
Okay. Why is everything so tight up the line? Ugh. I'm okay with that underhand, by the way. Perfectly okay with it.
These guys are being a little flashy, but it actually can make more sense to do that than try to make a full transfer.
I'm all right with it.
Got to remember, these guys work on that play all the time, so it's in their back pocket whenever they need it.
Here's Josh Young.
Okay.
Out number 3.
So they're putting a little bit more contact on the ball than they did yesterday.
We played an inning and
I
a
believe
half.
18 total strikeouts. We had 13 with our starter for sure. So that is an interesting change.
Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Josh Rojas.
The second baseman.
Here comes
It's a nice deep breath here.
Fly ball center field.
Drop. Okay, hey, there's the little flare that we've been looking for. It was way too aggressive. I kind of hate that I swung at that. I went, wow, a nice deep breath. Hopefully that'll settle me down. Swing!
Guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard.
Thought he might go off speed low.
Like that in front of the center fielder.
This one in the air right field.
Late on a slurve.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Hayden Marlowe.
I gotta settle
It's been a
down
tough
here.
stretch for him at the plate. Just one hit in his last 5 games.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Rojas over at first with 1 away.
Nope, that can't be the answer.
The pitch. And down on strikes.
Wow, okay.
Down 2 away. Jonathan Clase up next for the Mariners.
Just not anticipating 3
First
solid
pitch,
pitches
not
like that.
close.
4-seam right at the bottom of the zone. Just blew it past me.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there.
Clase? Let's go.
Jonathan Clase with
His first
major league
career home run?
A special moment in
Hell
his young
yeah.
career. Who knows, maybe that'll open the floodgates for him.
Yeah, getting that out of the way can be a big confidence booster. It
Finally,
feels like
the
it's
sailing
great
balls
just
go
to
my
take
way.
off your back. You can go up there with a lot less pressure on you now, and I wouldn't be surprised if he gets hot for a little while.
What do you remember about your first career homer, Chris?
Well, I remember it was off of Omar Oliveras, and being there in Los Angeles against the Angels, just a tremendous day, great ballpark, and a special moment for sure.
Oh, they're doing that. They're doing the animation. They're doing the no big deal.
Back to the top of the lineup, Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. And a foul
That's
ball.
not what we're looking for on a follow-up.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in at bottom half of inning number 2. Off the mark there. And a count even 1-1.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club
Now,
can win this ball game.
unfortunately, he threw a lot more pitches in that.
there
Oh,
safely.
Julio Rodriguez. Okay, I assumed that was an out. Sorry, Julio.
Those are the things that are going to be necessary for him to do to set that example, game in, game out.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Hit in the air, center field.
You gotta stop hitting A.
Moving on
Like,
to this
there's
one.
just no reason for you to be hitting A as
And
much as I
that'll
am
do it.
hitting A in this game.
2 come in on this Seattle
Driving
homer.
myself nuts.
It's now
Julio
3-0.
makes an excellent effort to beat out the single and then just a weak-ass fly ball to center field. Come on. Come on.
Top half of the 3rd inning. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Jonah Heim.
Jonah Heim.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Ground ball left side,
ball.
and it goes just foul.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Comes up empty.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite.
Here we go.
Pulled the string of the changeup.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Duran.
And he
Yee.
grounds one to the right side.
Rojas was there, but
The throw to first.
I don't
and a couple
love
quick
that
outs.
pitch.
Now batting, the center fielder, Travis.
So the Rangers batting order turns over. So next to hit for Texas, Travis Jankowski.
That sinker was not where I wanted it. We do have a good, we do have good speed at third base, which I like.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Nothing against Urias, but Dylan Moore has a bit more speed.
Got it. It is a 1-2-3.
Beautiful cutter.
Rangers go down quickly.
Beautiful cutter there,
They
Brian
trail in
Wu.
This one 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now it's the DH, Jorge Polanco. Gray back to work. Pitch is in there. That's strike one.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
And
Here we go.
That one
Okay.
miss.
Hey. Couple of nice takes there.
2-2 now. Sets
Fuck
him down
off.
on
God
strikes.
damn it.
Throws him with the heater at the knees.
So we do need to be
And now
aware
switching
of
to
that.
catcher, Cal Raleigh. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Ball one there.
He's willing to throw that four-seam low with 2 strikes.
And that
We're
one
under
is
it.
lifted
We
in
are
the
late
air.
and under
Has a
it. And
beat on
that
it.
is driving me nuts. That is,
Puts it away for the out.
this entire
And there's 2
homestand
down.
has had that problem.
Ty France digs in now. Grounded out his first time up. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Mariners go
Okay.
down quietly there, but they lead at 3-0.
He threw 20 pitches in the first inning alone. He's thrown 17 total since. I hate it. He's pretty accurate. I mean, he's throwing a lot of stuff in the zone,
And we're back.
Leading off
Here's
with
the
the
left
Rangers.
fielder, Evan
The left
Carter.
fielder, number 32.
And a pitch.
and we're not getting hits really.
Carter.
That's in for a strike.
Well, these Rangers just like
Like we're not stringing them together.
They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are
Fuck
turning
off,
into a bunch
God
of outs.
damn
Can
it,
they
it's
turn
not that
around and stay
bad.
within the zone? We'll see,
Acting like I'm
but I
throwing
think
the
they
worst
have
pitch
to.
in the universe.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Throwing a lot of sliders to left-handed
Pitch.
hitters.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Seager stands in now. He reached out a walk his first time. On the ground, right side. On to France. And Seager
There
is
we go.
set down.
Well, he's doing a nice job
Now
of
batting,
keeping the
right
ball
fielder,
out of the air, lets the
Adolis
defense work behind him with another ground
Garcia.
ball. Good execution.
Garcia stands in now and watches strike one. The M's leading by 3. Top half of inning number 4.
Okay.
Chop back up the middle. Rojas to first.
Goes across
And
his
Garcia
body,
is out.
but he's got it.
Rangers go down
3-0.
Nothing doing for the Rangers. Still down 3-0. Back at T-Mobile Park. Now it's the second baseman, Josh Rojas. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Rojas goes 6'1", 29 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. That one to first.
Early on top of it, later under it.
And
That's
a
where
quick
we've
out number
been.
1. Here's Dylan Moore. He's 0 for 1. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
I mean, he's
One
giving
out,
me what I
bases
want, which is a
empty.
lot of fastballs. Late and
Popped
under.
up,
Jesus
foul
Christ.
territory behind the plate.
We're starting to get to
And
that
there's
point
two
where it's just like, how do I have runs?
Good hard fastball with
Right
some
fielder.
nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
And a pitch. And it's even up.
Too aggressive
If he can
there.
go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
A little bit low. Righty delivers. Foul ball there. Got him swinging.
He went back up in the zone. He went higher. I'm a
They
little
lead
surprised.
3-0.
We are just, the wheels are coming off at the dish today. What the fuck?
New inning getting started. Here's the second baseman, Marcus Semien. The right-hander back to work. Just missed. For Marcus Semien, probably the biggest adjustment and improvement he's made has been on defense. Semien made 35 errors as a shortstop in 2015 with the Oakland A's. And by the time 2021 came around, he won a Gold Glove with the Blue Jays. Next offering is in for a strike. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Semien, fuck off.
Ground ball up the middle. Rojas.
We've had a couple of at-bats already from these Texas Rangers that have been 6 or 7 pitches.
Got him to bounce into that out.
Low. Batting with one down. Takes a strike. The Mariners leading by 3 here in the second game of the series. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, heading for 2. The throw in, and that's a double.
Now, I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit.
We have had some trouble with sliders.
The batter now as he
We've been
swings
throwing
and
too many of
misses
them
for
to
strike
lefties in this game.
one. Late with the swing there. Now a snap throw down to third.
Fuck. Thought I saw him trying to take third. He might not even be that fast. Definitely isn't.
And here it comes. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Next offering misses, and that's ball 1.
Oh,
Really nice slider right there. Sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
oh, come on.
2. Man at second. Spoils that one, and it
No
remains 2-2.
fucking way did he get that.
And the righty deals. Sent down on strikes.
Really,
Fastball,
Young?
the letters
That was
frozen
the
for
answer?
strike 3.
Well, just
Goodness
couldn't pull the trigger
gracious.
on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
That one lifted to left, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Clase didn't get a good read on that ball at all. Clase got an absolutely
Well done.
heinous
There's the
read on that ball. We're going to take a look at the replay because he should be charging in on this, and he's just going to kind of stand here. He took a full step back. Oh my God.
RBI there. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
2 outs. On the ground. And it finds its way through for a hit.
Okay, these are the kinds of innings where it gets a little
2 on
frustrating.
and 2 out.
Back-to-back base hits. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Jankowski
We're okay. We just
in
need
the
one
box
more out.
now. Take strike 1.
We've been looking. Okay, fucking God, that was not where I wanted that pitch.
First and second.
Fuck,
2
dude.
down. Got him looking.
That isn't even where I wanted that pitch. That was so far over the plate.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch.
We get out of it again.
The strikeout,
And only
gets
roll
out
the
of
dice so
jam.
many times before we're going to
He's
start
happy with
losing.
those results.
And I acknowledge we don't have the best defensive outfield. Marlowe got kind of picked on in the Padres game.
We head to the bottom of the fifth.
Clase did hit the
Now for
2-run
Seattle,
home run. He's the
Jonathan
reason that we have the
Clase.
lead, but that is a terrible read.
Gray back
on
to
that.
work. In the air, out towards Left center, and it drops in
on that
And aboard
left
on
field
the
ball.
leadoff
But
single.
hey, let's try and get that run back with him. How about that?
And got something he could handle. That ball right there landed in what they call a no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion. This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
The next pitch misses. Down 2-0. Chris with that distraction and the speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
That clips the
Hey,
zone,
that's perfectly
and it's
fine.
3-1.
Good
Perfectly
approach right
fine.
there. Look at something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
That one ripped. Could be extra bases. Clase around second, headed for third. Coming home. He'll score.
Hey, Clase, way to get on base. They get that run right back. Great at bat with Julio. It's a good swing on 3-1 count. I almost said 3rd and 1.
Here comes the skipper. And
Oh, and we are going to chase the starter.
John Gray
Woo.
out of the game, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. Taking over on the mound for the Rangers, Owen White.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Okay, so another right-handed pitcher.
Now it's the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. 1 for 2.
Cutter at 91, four-seam at 95. Slider at 83, a sinker at 92, and a circle change at 86.
And first offering is
Very
fouled
early
off.
on the cutter.
Well, these Mariners really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked
Sorry,
to me
Crawford.
like they really wanted
It
to
was
get
a
to the
strike
strike
either way,
early,
but
get him out of the
don't really
game
wanna
before he
swing
settles
at
in.
that.
So I'd say mission accomplished.
And the right-hander deals. Left field should have this one.
That sinker, you were just not anticipating
Caught for
that.
the out.
I was stuck in no man's land there. I'm thinking it's going to be a movement pitch or a pitch that's going to drop out
And
of
up
the
next
zone.
for Seattle,
Instead,
Jorge
it's the
Polanco.
pitch that I'm kind of
0
looking for, the
2.
sinker, but it's
And an
way
RBI
up.
Base hit back in the first.
Ooh, that's a bad
And that
swing.
one
Sorry,
fouled
Polanco.
off. 0-1 now. Action in the pen down there.
Gotta settle down
Cody
here.
Bradford getting loose out there. Dunning warming up as well. 1 out and a runner at second. To third. And it's through for a hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
So pretty good throw. Good hold there.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Swung out, belted. Deep. That one went back there, and that one's going to land not so much here, but here. A gigantic blast. Homer number 25 of the year, and they add on. It's 7-1. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boone.
Those
Aggressive,
are
and it paid off.
maybe the worst at bats I can have. We have success early in the count. I tend to start swinging a lot, and then it just, when it doesn't work, it just gets so bad so quickly.
Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
He left that sinker up
1 down.
again.
Ty France up next for the Mariners. That
That's a
one
good take on the
finds
cutter.
zone. Strike 1. The M's up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5.
Oh, no.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory.
Damn
Low,
it.
hauls it in, 2 away.
It's way too late. Gross.
2 out, space is empty. Now here is Josh Rojas. First pitch just misses. And that one clips the corner.
Okay.
The wind and the pitch. And that one a little below the knees. 2-1. 2 outs, base is empty. Next pitch is downstairs.
4 straight cutters. Huh.
Right through there for a
5
strike.
straight cutters.
3-2.
Ooh, that was a walk.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Bounce to the right side.
Darn.
Tosses to first.
It was a really bad cutter that we swung at. At least we didn't strike out on it, but that should be a
It's now 7-1.
should be
You're watching Major League
2
Baseball
outs with 1 on.
exclusively on the show.
darn. I think that was all we saw in that at bat.
Back in Seattle.
Still struggled to pick it up.
Top half of inning number 6. Now the left fielder, Evan Carter. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
He takes it on his own, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. And here's Corey Seager to hit. And that is cut on and missed. It's 0-1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
That pitch just misses the inside corner.
Oh.
1-2. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half.
Pitch might have been just a little too good. That pitch was pretty great.
Second out. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
2 outs, base is empty. Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers. That's to third. On to France, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left.
Thank God.
7, 8, 9, 2 up in the home half of the inning. It's the Mariners 7 and the Rangers 1.
Okay.
And we're back. Well, we go bottom 6. And stepping in for the Mariners, Dylan Moore.
Hang on, just checking one thing real quick. Okay. Sorry, just trying to. Okay. Cutter at 91, forcing. He's been throwing a lot of the cutter.
Swing and a ground
There was a
ball out
four
to
seam.
short. Throws across the diamond, 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
The right fielder, number 18.
Now it's the right fielder, Cade Marlowe, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Outside corner, there's a strike.
0-1.
That one pushed foul, and a play off to the left.
Darn.
0-2 now.
Does he go low?
On
Oh,
the
we
ground,
did.
right
We were just
side.
on top of it. Damn it.
Simeon, toss over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The left fielder,
And
number
now,
12.
Jonathan Clase. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off.
Number 5, Seattle prospect.
in there at the knees for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
In the air, out towards right center.
That's a perfect. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Have they fixed the game or something? Have they patched it?
Back at T-Mobile Park. Now it's the second baseman, Marcus Semien. Right through there for a strike.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
And it's fouled away. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
So we are running Wu deep into this game.
And no messing around either. All three.
Low.
Pitches were in the strike zone.
Oh, you know what? Actually, hold on.
Attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
That's a fucking strike. That's strike 2.
2-0. The Mariners up big in this one. Here, the top half of inning number 7. Next offering is in for a strike.
Honestly, would have absolutely lost it if that was ball 3.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Brings it in. 2 down.
Pretty good read there, Clase.
Next up for Texas, Jonah Heim.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And that one fouled off. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a pop-up.
I don't think that pitch was really where I wanted it, but I'll take it. So we are through 7. That'll do it for Wu. I should have been a little bit more attentive there to get the pitchers up just a little sooner. Obviously, we're able to wiggle out of that situation, but
and now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
Not really the scenario you're looking for. Not the scenario you want to count on. Oh, God, Sean, no. That was so late.
Makes the catch, and there's 1 down. Now, J.P. Crawford, 1 for 3. Strike 1.
All ones the count.
Upstairs.
Good take.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Brock Burke getting ready to go. Spores also getting ready. Base is empty, 1 away.
Why did that say that he was a left-handed pitcher if he's throwing right-handed?
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
That's a little bit low. The wide to kick the pitch. Good eye in that spot.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Contact swing. That was probably the last possible second I could do that.
Swing and a ball popped up. Semien settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down. Jorge Polanco up next for the Mariners. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball. next offering is in for a strike.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Mariners go down quietly there, and they're on top 7-1.
Missed a home run, took a strike, swung at a terrible pitch.
Ezekiel Duran stepping in for the Rangers.
Thank you for the reminder.
Ezekiel.
Righty, lefty, lefty. Okay, we're going to leave him up. Hang on. What is it? Triple lefty? We're going to leave him up for one more. One more batter. We have a 6-run lead, so we can do this. It's fine.
Top of the zone.
There you go.
It's called a strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
That one catches the corner
So
for
just
a
a little
strike.
further outside. Just a little further.
Good eye right there.
That's fine. That's
Really
fine.
good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes.
So since we have 3 lefties coming up, we can bring in the lefty. 10 strikeouts for Wu.
2 strikes. Many times hitters looking out over the plate. When you're looking out over the
We will go ahead and bring in Saucedo. It's an excellent effort by Wu. We're going to give him a hand for it. There you go. Good job. Proud of you.
Back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Taylor Saucedo comes on now.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
There are Saucedo's stats. As we have to remind ourselves, hey. Slow. That's too slow. God, this...
Jankowski in the box now. No balls.
Here we go. Top of the 8th inning.
With a lot of ground to make up, and we're in the top of the 8th. To the right side, Rojas whips it to first on the
nice
run.
play. Nice
2
play.
up, 2 down. Here's
I
the
thought
top
I
of the
got
8th.
about a step too late of a start for Rojas, and then kind of was like, I don't know if he's going to get to it, so I didn't preload the throw
Will
correctly.
hit next. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That one to first. He'll do it himself.
Well, thank you
Rangers
so
go
much,
down in
Saucedo.
order.
Hey, 3 pitches, 2 outs. Let's go. That's what we're looking for.
And now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Cal Raleigh. He's already homered here in this one. The pitch. And that gets the top of the
It's a
zone for a
dotted
strike.
cutter. Owen White has come in and been very effective.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Just missed. That misses.
Good
And the
take.
count is even 2-2.
Couple of good takes right there.
And downstairs.
3 good takes right there.
Chance to collect himself now as he asks for time.
Really just needed a cough right there.
Right-handed reliever. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
France stands in here.
All right, let him throw a strike, then we can go.
Right through there for a strike.
Not a great pitch.
This one smoked out to left.
Damn it.
Carter makes the play.
Just early on it. France continues to be 0-for in this series, but that was pretty good contact.
Josh Rojas up next for the Mariners.
That's an absurd 8 cutters in a row.
And first offering is fouled off. Raleigh leads off first with 1 away. That one's in there. And the count is 0-2. He goes down looking.
Okay. All right. Definitely didn't want that to be a check swing.
For Seattle, Dylan Moore. Popped up.
Fuck off, dude.
Low. As this one
No
sized
way.
up. He's got it, and that'll end the inning.
Ugh. Feast or famine today. We've either like absolutely crushed pitches or we have really struggled early and on top of it, late and under it.
Now it's Corey Seager.
The shortstop, Corey.
The lefty fires. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
That is a surprising result.
First out here in the ninth.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now.
Let's shut this down here. A couple of righties and then Nathaniel Lowe. All right, we're going to go ahead and bring in Curry.
New pitcher for the Mariners, Xavier Curry.
And he's got a
Xavier
nice lead to work
Curry
with, so he should come
coming
in
on
for
in.
strikes, attacking these hitters.
I think this is the first time we've thrown him up on the mound. A bit of a long wind-up, really holding it up here for a bit. And we might have put him in sooner. I remember I was going to, but they brought him up and he had not a lot of energy.
Garcia now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
A little left on that one.
One down, base is empty. And ball
Fudge.
one.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Clase going back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Up next for the Rangers.
It's a good read there. I appreciate
So
it.
they're down to their final out. Here is Marcus Semien. In there at the knees.
There we go.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Swing and a miss. Slider right there. This could end it.
Let's go. I don't know if we get that call in a closer game, but I'll take it. Kind of an interesting game. We crushed some mistake pitches here and there, and that was enough to get us a win. We get Clase's first home run of his career. We score one in the first, and then we give up the one run on kind of a bad read in left field, but he comes back. He scores the run that puts it back to a 3-run lead. We tack on 3 more with a blast. And that'll do it. We take a 2-0 lead here against these Texas Rangers. As we look to win the series tomorrow. And we could potentially go for the long sweep on Sunday, but I wouldn't count on that. Sundays have not been kind to us so far in September, so we'll see. 7-1 your final. We knock out 9 hits. We only give up 5 on our side, and we had more strikeouts than I realized. I don't know if we piled them up a little further down the line there, but it seemed like we were inducing a lot more contact. The exception of Nathaniel Lowe, who went 2 for 3, and both of his hits were doubles. He did come around to score. Heim had the ribby. John Gray gets the loss. 5 earned in 4 innings, 7 hits, 4 strikeouts on his line. Brian Wu gives up 1 earned, walks 1 in 7.1 innings. 5 hits, 10 strikeouts on his line. He is also your player of the game. No, you can make an argument for Class A. 2 for 3 with a home run. Knocked into, scored twice. That's a positive. Raleigh was 1 for 3 with a 3-run blast. Julio Rodriguez 2 for 4 with a double. He also knocked in a run as well as scoring. Crawford 1 for 4. He hit a double and he scored a run. So a little more breathing room in Game 2 of this series. We struck him out a ton in Game 1, but only put up 1 run on the board. It was a walk-off win. In this one, we get going a little bit earlier, or I guess a lot earlier, and we're able to win by a fairly comfortable margin of 6 runs, though we have had some innings where 5 runs have been put up and things all of a sudden get really weird and a little dicey, but with a somewhat switched up lineup, though we weren't missing a ton of pieces. We'll probably be missing more in tomorrow's game. With a bit of a funky lineup, it is good to see a 7-run win and get power from an unlikely source in the form of Class A. If you'd like to see how this series wraps up, well, I guess there's 4 games in it, so that doesn't matter. You know what? If you would like to see the series wrap up, you can watch on Sunday. We're going to try and get a victory tomorrow. Tyler Malley, I believe is the last name on that, 10-11 with a 3.90 ERA is a right-handed pitcher. He will be throwing it against Bryce Miller, 18-4 with a 2.32 ERA tomorrow, 6 p.m. Pacific time, right here on youtube.com/ShaunasaurusRex. Thanks so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Subscribe over here. Ring the bell down below. Baseball here. This morning's video up there. And we'll see you later. Good sports. Go Mariners. Have a great rest of your night.